I want to get into the 200 million subscribers. Apparently, Netflix, according to reports, sent employees a bottle of champagne and confetti to celebrate surpassing that key milestone. What does this number now mean for Netflix, given it's come at the same time when competition has certainly been very thick on the ground with other streamers launching services?
Well, in terms of the subscriber number, it shows the leverage in the model. So it gives Netflix that much greater power compared to all of these competitors that are trying to enter the market. And we can see that quite clearly this quarter with the comments you've just made regarding free cash flow. You now get this huge amount of revenue coming through. And although the content costs are increasing as they provide content to satisfy those new subscribers, you're getting leverage. So the amount of content cost you need to spend per new subscriber is reducing, and you're seeing that leverage come through in the model, and that directly comes through as sort of free cash flow. So that gives them a huge advantage compared to the competitors. And if we look at sort of the competitive environment as well, I would say that although we are seeing a huge amount of competition come into the market, they're all sort of a number two playing field. They're the bolt-ons rather than the instead-ofs. So you're not seeing someone say, you know what, I'm going to cancel my Netflix subscription and become a Disney Plus subscriber instead. You're saying, actually, you know, I've got my Netflix, but maybe I want to add on some additional content with HBO Max or Disney Plus or Peacock. So Netflix is still quite a way ahead of all of those competitors.
Amanda, 12 months ago, we were talking about subscription fatigue, whether users would start to turn off from some of these services. But then, of course, we've been living through a pandemic when this has been one of the only forms of entertainment in the home. So when we look at what Netflix has been able to do, it feels as though it's been a fast-forward moment on growth, achieving the numbers it wanted to achieve, but also price hikes that we didn't think it would be able to execute, $1 higher on its most popular subscription service. What does it say to us about pricing power for Netflix at this point?
Well, they think about pricing power in terms of engagement, and I thought it was quite interesting on the call last night. They mentioned that although in terms of the number of households they've penetrated in the US is quite high, in terms of the percentage of viewing hours they have, it's still only around 10%. So there's a huge amount of room for growth there. And they see price hikes directly linked to engagement. So the more engagement they see from their subscribers, the easier it is for them to put forward a price hike. And it feels like they're very measured in their approach for that. They haven't put through a huge number of price hikes. I think it's been sort of 10% in total over the past few years, which, if you think of the amount of additional content that you're getting as a Netflix subscriber, that's a pretty good deal. And certainly if you compare that to a trip for even just a couple, let alone a family, to the cinema once a month, it's a bargain.